if you're at home and you just want a quick stretch and a move. And this one doesn't involve painting your toenails, so probably okay for men as well. So I'm going to start in child's pose. So take a tabletop position, shoulders over hands, hips over knees. Then take your big toes together, knees out wide, sit back, stretch forward with your hands. And just breathe there, reaching away with your arms, with your fingertips. So you're opening up through your shoulders and through the whole of your spine. Try and get those sitting bones right down towards your heels. If they are coming up, maybe bring your hands back or take your knees wider if possible. Another option is to keep your knees together and take your hands behind. Rest your head onto the mat. We're just going to stay here for a few breaths, settling in and getting our body ready to move slowly. So when you're ready, bring your hands back to tabletop, and we're going to tuck the toes under to take the tailbone right up and the nose up to the sky for an inhale. And then as you exhale, draw under, arch through the spine, nose reaches towards the thighs, press away from the shoulders into the mat, and dome through the upper back between the shoulders. Inhale to cat. And really press into those feet, open up the back of the toes. Exhale, cow, draw under, arch through the spine. And you can keep going like that if you want to, or every time you come to cow, you can lift the knees slightly. So as you exhale to cat, rather, press into the toes and hover the knees off the mat and hold there. Keep your breath going. And then inhale to release to cat, cow. I'm getting it all mixed up. It's annoying, isn't it? Exhale to cat. Press into the toes to lift the knees if you want. Bring these down. Inhale to cow. Open up the front of the body. Reach the belly towards the mat. Feel that spine opening up as well. Take the shoulders down and back through the rib cage. And then exhale, curl under. Press into the toes to lift the knees. And sitting bones up to the sky. Lengthening through the back of your leg. Relax your head, shake your head to check that your neck muscles are relaxed. Draw in your belly button. Bend the knees to send the hips higher. Press it into the mat to lift. And just take a few moments to just make your way into this lovely downward dog. Trying to find evenness between all of the hands and the feet. So pressing in evenly, and maybe you want to start pedaling the heels down towards the mat. On your next inhale, roll forward, lift the heels and bring your weight above your hands, so high plank. And just stay there for 5, 4, keep breathing, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, downward dog. And keep breathing here, a few breaths. Inhale, roll forward onto your toes, Chest comes over hands. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And take your knees, hips, chest to the floor. Bring your arms, your forearms to the mat into Sphinx position. Relax your glutes, your legs, and reach forward with your chest as you relax your shoulders down towards the mat. Keep the neck long. Take a few breaths here. And then we'll prepare to come back to downward facing dog. So you've got a couple of options. You can press away, keeping your elbows tucked in through tabletop. Keep the toes tucked under and lift. Or if you are stronger, you can just press up through to downward dog straight away. Reach away with the sitting bones, press into the mat with every part of your palm, your fingers. Try and create that length through the spine. Inhale, lift the heels, roll forward to plank. And this time we are going to lift one leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that down, lift sitting bones to downward dog. Take some nice easy breaths here. Inhale, roll forward to high plank and check that you're drawing a line from your heels to the back of your head. Keep those hips down, draw in the belly, and there's the option to lift the other foot for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the left foot down, roll back up to downward dog. A few breaths here, pedal away the heels. Inhale, roll forward to high plank, and then knees, hips, chest can come to the floor. Bring the heels to your glutes and just take your feet from side to side for windscreen wiping. Just to open up those hips a little bit. You can come to Sphinx with your forearms in the mat. Elbow should be underneath your shoulder. Or if you want a deeper stretch, bring the hands in slightly and press up to lift the elbows and get a deeper stretch in Cobra. Feel the front of the body open and reach forward. Relax the shoulders down. Nice breaths. And then coming through upward dog, so pressing into the tops of your feet. Have your hands underneath your shoulders or just further back. Keep your elbows tucked in. Lift to upward dog. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lift 2. I was trying not to damage my toenails there. So, pressing up downward dog, take a few breaths here. Relax your head, neck, jaw. Feel that opening at the back of the knees, the hamstrings. Enjoy that stretch. And then float the right foot up to the sky for three-legged dog. Bend that knee. Send that right foot behind you to open that hip. You can turn your gaze underneath your right armpit if you want. And then we're going to come to high plank and bring that right knee to the right elbow, the left elbow, the right elbow, and back up. Bring the right foot down to join left. Settle for downward dog for a sec. Inhale, float the left foot up to the air. Left knee bends, left foot reaches behind you, open under to the left. Turn your gaze under your armpit if you want. Press away with that left foot to open into the left hip. And then we're going to swing that left knee to the left elbow as we bring our weight forward to high plank. Left knee comes to right and then send it back up. Left foot floats down to the mat. Take downward dog. And just stay there for a few moments. Inhale, come onto your toes, lift the heels high, roll forward to high plank. And then we're going to come down to the right forearm, the left forearm, and we're going to hover here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try and bring those hips really low, and then bring the knees, hips, chest to the mat. Your choice, cobra, sphinx, or upward dog. And then lifting to downward dog. Come onto the heels and start to tiptoe your feet towards your hands. So lift the hips really high. Walk the feet towards your hands. Come onto your fingertips if you want, or you can take the peace hold of index, middle finger wrapping around the big toe. Let your spine reach towards the mat. Relax your neck. Give your head a shake. Keep a tiny micro bend in the knees so you're not locking into the knee joints. Check your feet are about hip distance, toes pointing forward. Check your knees pointing in the same direction as your toes. Check your knock knees. If you lift the arches of the feet and draw up the inside of the leg muscles, that should encourage your knees to move in the same direction as your toes, just giving you the right alignment for your body so your muscles aren't having to work extra hard. Allow your spine to rest away from the pelvis. Relax. And if you want to, you can also hang in ragdoll. Inhale to come all the way to stand. Exhale, forward fold. Place the hands on the mat, step back to high plank. And this time we're going to take the heels over to the right, lifting the left arm up to side plank. And here you have the option to stack the feet or keep them on the mat. Take a few breaths here. Turn your gaze up to your left hand if you want. Bring the left hand down for high plank. Take heels over to the left. Lift the right hand up to the sky. Keep those hips really lifted, pressing in with every part of the palm. Draw in the belly button, relax the neck, reach up with those fingertips. Again, option to stack the feet here. And then bring the right hand down, high plank. And breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, downward dog. Sitting bones lift high. Bend the knees if you need to. Give the head a shake. And then we're going to step or hop to seated. So coming straight into boat pose. So sit with your hands behind you, give you that lift through the front of your chest. Lift your shins so that they're parallel with the mat. Reach forward and breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to lift the arms, toes can come to the floor, sit really tall. And then exhale, keep the chest open, spine long, and lift the feet for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift. And exhale, one last time, lift the feet for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly, we're going to come down really slowly. So first of all, touch the toes on the mat and then peel down as slowly as you can. So vertebra by vertebra. And then when you're at the bottom, slowly walk the feet away. Take a full body stretch. Hug the knees in. And relax the feet onto the floor. Have a little mini Shavasana here. So let the feet fall away from each other. Palms facing up, shoulders open, back of the neck long. Rest your breath. Rest your bones. Try and actively relax the whole of your body. And you can stay here for as long as you like. And then when you are ready, eventually, when you are in good time, slowly just wake up. Hands and feet roll to one side. Press your way up to seated. Take a few breaths in your seated position, just keeping that long spine, relaxed shoulders. And give yourself a little pat on the back for making time for yourself, this little mini practice. Thanks for practicing with me.